Welcome friends. In the last video we saw that we added a new config for the KUser2 and in the new repository called git-concepts_user2. So whatever change we will do under this directory will be made and reflected as done by KUser2. Let's try to do it. So what I will do is I can see the file tree here. Let's try to change the readme.md file. I will just try to open it in Notepad++, and I will just add a comment. User2 is added and is able to make change in this repo, and I will save it. So you see that this readme.md file is present in git-concepts_user2 directory, and we are trying to make changes with this user2. I just pulled this file from unstaged area to a staged area. We can see the changes that we have made, and I am writing a commit message here and doing the commit. And let's try to push this commit into repository. So it is pushed, and now here we can see that this change is made by KUser2 and not Ankit Srivastava. Let's verify this on web. If we go to git concepts and commits, we can see that last change was made by KUser2. Now let's try to do this in BitBucket also. As we have done before, we can add a new remote here. We can change it to GitHub, and we can add a new remote, BitBucket, and URL will be like KUser2 BitBucket. So the URL is same that we used for checking out the repository, but again we have added this prefix to the URL so that it knows that this repository is meant for KUser2. So we have two remotes now on our system. And we can see that master node of BitBucket repository is one commit before that we just did on GitHub. So what we can do, we can push this master change to BitBucket repository this time. So instead of GitHub, we can select BitBucket and say push. Now let's verify the repository on BitBucket. We go to the commits, and we can see that this change was made by KUser2 and not the user kprepare. So this way, now we have two users on our local system, and we can work independently with user 1 and user 2 using this git extensions tool, and using this setting, that this setting is effective for user 2. In the next videos, we will see what is fetch and what is pull. We have now two users One of the user is Ankit Srivastava, which is known as kprepare user on GitHub, and one is kuser2. So if kuser2 is working and committing and pushing the code on the repository, this user also need to know that kuser2 has done something. In order to know this, we need to fetch the code or pull the code, and we will go into very much detail that how the fetch and pull are different to each other. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Happy Gitting so far. See you.